Hello, wonderful people. How are you doing? How was your weekend? I remain Uzoma Romanik Ndubweze, and you're welcome to another edition of Monday Motivation. I think today will be the third Monday in the month of October. See? And like I usually say, do not let the disappointment of the past to affect you. That's what I do tell myself every day. From time to time we witness disappointment. Things we don't expect. Will just happen. Maybe situations you were expecting to turn to your favor. All of a sudden it's moves to another direction, or people were expecting to act in a certain direction, all of a sudden they acted in a different way, that will make you feel disappointed. But we don't need to let that affect us. Life goes on. We learn from it. They are all lessons. We learn from it and we move on. Okay, so don't let the disappointment of the past be a hindrance to your success. Today on Monday Motivation, I will be talking about something. Several years ago, while I was in primary school, even secondary school, we're made to understand that a desert is a place where nothing grows, right? Desert, DESERT. So even today, before I started this session, I have to also check the word if the meaning has changed. But it's still the same thing. Here is Wikipedia. It said, a desert is a barren area of landscape where little precipitation occurs, and consequently, living conditions are hostile for plants and animal life. Why am I talking about deserts? Do you know that there are people that have changed the definition of what a desert is? Check Wikipedia. It says it's a barren area. It says it's a barren area of landscape where little precipitation occurs. And consequently, living conditions are hostile. That is, they are uncomfortable for plants and animals. But do you know that one of these countries where their area is called deserts, do you know they help other countries where their land is fertile? They help them with agriculture. Like Israel is in the Middle East. It's classified as desert. Israel is one of the countries leading in agricultural export. Last time Bibi, that's Prime Minister of Israel, visited India. And they promised India that they were going to help them with what? With some agricultural stuffs. And the same they did in Uganda. That is Israel. Now today, everybody is coming to Dubai. Everybody is coming to UAE. And if you've not been in a particular country, if you've not been to Dubai, then you've not started, especially as a celebrity. But do you know that this Dubai was called a desert? And some persons still call it a desert. But guess what? You need to come to Dubai and come and see that you can change the definition of whatever you're being called. So my question to you today is, what do they call you? What are they calling you right now? Are they calling you a failure? Are they saying that you cannot make it? Are they calling you a lunatic? Are they calling you crazy fellow? It depends on you. It's not about what you're called. It's about how you react to what you're called. You see, this is Dubai is a desert. But you come here, you see flowers are doing very well. There it is, their fruit, they call dates. Doing very well. They have poultry, some of the meats that we eat here. The animals are reared here. Though other are imported, but some of them here. Tomatoes, there are tomatoes that are planted here. You know, they made it a very, very, very comfortable place. Because if we're to go by this definition, he said it's a living condition. He said living conditions are hostile for plants and animal life. So anything that is hostile to plants and animal life is also hostile to human beings. But today, when you check one of the countries that people travel to, Dubai is part of it because they changed that definition. We can change our definition today. You can change your definition today. Don't let what you're being called get into your head. You decide what you want to be called. You decide what you want to be called. So that is my message for you today. Decide what you want to be called. Don't let what you're called get into you. Change that definition. Change that narration. Just like Dubai or the United Arab Emirates changed the definition of desert from place that is hostile for plants and animal. They've changed it to a fruitful ground, a fertile ground. You know, it doesn't matter what it costs. You can. You can. It's your life. It's your life. Your life is unique. Your life matters. So don't let people decide or give you the definition of what you're not. You are the one to define what you are. Thank you so much for listening. Always feel free to subscribe on our channel, Wealth Uzoma. That's my YouTube channel. Make your comments, like, share, you know. Thank you so much. And we are calling on the international communities. So much is happening in Nigeria, West Africa, the populous black nation in the world. We want an end to police brutality, bad governance. So whatever you can do to help support the cause, it is welcome. I remain Uzoma Ndubeze. Thank you.